Hey guys, welcome back. So early this summer we went on a Mediterranean cruise, and we're going to go through this cruise in 3 different videos. This first video, part 1, is going to be just on Italy. Now we were on the NCL Dawn and we left out of Trieste, but we flew into Milan a couple days early, spent some time in Milan. Took a tour up to Lake Como, which is some of the pictures you're getting to see now. And then while we were there on part of this tour, we also went up to Lugano, Switzerland. Never been to Switzerland. This was a really cool excursion to do from Milan. And the area of Lugano, it's really Italian. It looks a lot like the little villages on Lake Como, so it kind of looks the same. If you're thinking of the snow-capped mountains and the ski resorts of Switzerland, you're going to be a little bit more north towards Austria. This is the Italian side of Switzerland, but it was cool just to see it and see a new country either way. We spent another day in Milan to see some of the historic areas of Milan, and then we took a 4.5-hour train ride from Milan over to Trieste. So Trieste is going to be the port in which the NCL Dawn is going to leave from on our 11-day cruise. We got to do a couple different countries on this cruise. Most of the stops were in Italy, so we're going to look at those. And then, like I said, the other 2 parts of this series are going to cover some of the other ports that were on that cruise. So Trieste was a great port city. We stayed in a hotel which was walkable to the port. We were able to walk the day of and get on the cruise ship just like any other cruise ship embarkation that you would imagine. It was great and easy with Norwegian. And then I think you're going to get to see a video of us from the ship before we actually leave. Yeah, this is from the ship itself before we're going to leave from Trieste. Now, when you talk about the other ports that were on our itinerary for this cruise that were in Italy, one was going to be Messina, Sicily. At Messina, we could do the volcano hike at Mount Etna, which is what we decided to do. It wasn't really a hiking the whole volcano. They drove you most of the way to the top, and then you were able to hike the last little bit. We're kind of around the crater, and it was just really cool to see. Really neat experience to see. A couple other excursions you could do from this port in Sicily. Most of them included this portion of the volcano, along with maybe something else. We just did this part and then had the second half of the day to kind of walk around the port in Messina, and then called it a day on Sicily. Now our next Italy stop would be Naples, and we were able to do Naples and Sorrento. So we, first thing in the morning, took a bus over towards Sorrento, had some time in Sorrento to walk around, shop, grab some food, just kind of sightsee in Sorrento. Very beautiful coastline. And then we spent the afternoon heading back over to Naples. We did a walking tour of Naples and some of the history there. And of course, Naples is famous for being where pizza was invented. So we got to go to a pizza parlor in Naples, and we got to have pizza the traditional way, which was a very amazing experience. You also could see Mount Vesuvius from the Naples port. Then our final Italy stop was a stop where you could go to Pisa or Florence. Florence is a little bit out of the way, a good distance to Florence, so we just did Pisa. Took the train, did Pisa ourselves for a couple hours, and then made it back over to the ship. So this was all of Italy on our cruise, and make sure to check out the other 2 parts.